Now here's Sunup's Austin Moore with a new learning opportunity coming up for you this spring.
Pop quiz. What do wild hogs, kudzu, and the brown marmorated stink bug have in common? The answer? They're all invasive species.
So it can be a wide variety of plants, animals, bacteria, viruses, insects. And it's mainly an organism that is not native to the U.S. or to the region that it's causing the problem. And we tend to focus on three major problems that the invasive causes. And that would be harm to human health, harm to the economy, okay, so it affects negatively crop production, or we have to spend money to control it. And the third major reason is because it causes harm to the native plants and animals, the native biodiversity.
It might be a really aggressive species in terms of its competitive ability. It can outcompete other organisms. Sometimes it might be the environment into which that invasive species is introduced. And so it might be something like a climatic factor where the climate is just right, just perfect, it's optimal for that invasive species to flourish. Sometimes it might be that the environment the new environment where the invasive species is introduced into might be devoid of predators and parasitoids and even pathogens maybe, and because those natural enemies are missing, their numbers just explode.
At the U.S. level, there was a study done about a decade ago that said we're spending over $138 billion a year in lost production and cost for controlling those. So if we look at that level of expense and break it down to Oklahoma and the fact that we are a major agricultural state, then we know that that is going to be a significant cost to the state of Oklahoma.
And so later this spring, Oklahoma Cooperative Extension will host the Oklahoma Invasive Species Conference.
The cool thing about this particular conference is that it's multidisciplinary. So many of the conferences that we've had in the state have focused on maybe one species, eastern red cedar for instance, or just plants. This particular conference is going to have presentations on insects that are damaging, aquatic invasive species, animals, vertebrates, so feral hog, plants, and then also some legislative kind of activities that are important for the state.
The conference will be held March 25th in Oklahoma City. Early registration is due March 10th. If you'd like more information, visit our website, sunup.okstate.edu.